G'day, g'day. Here we are, Sunday morning, NFL Week 17. Bunch of shitty games, but I'm sure we'll find some winners. There is a bunch of data plays, or at least a couple. So let's dive in and see what we got here. Early games. Pretty much a bunch of early games. There's only 2 afternoon games by the looks of it. All right, Bengals, Cardinals. Looking at 68% of the money. Bengals, 67% of the master money is the Cardinals. Let me jump in here. Went 4-0 on these last week, so not expecting to do it again, but plus 7.5 is where all that money is. Bit of -6.5, -7. So again, I wrap that up again. Seahawks, Panthers, well balanced. No money on the master chart of note. Solid 6.5 there. Total on the first game. We're looking at 68% on the over. 66% of the master money is on the under. That under is at 54, 53.5, 53. Not a lot on the total in that second game. No, not much money in the Raiders-Giants game. We're looking at 54% of the money on the Raiders. However, we're looking at 84% of the master money is on the Giants. But as I said last night, it's at 1 and 1.5. There's nobody showing up on either side at the 3. Not even on the Raiders on the master side. Browns, Steelers, looking at 58% of the money's on the Brown. Actually, it's gone up a little bit. 62% of the money on the Browns. 63% of the master money is on the Browns. This is a 3.5, some 4, -3.5, -3 there as well. Titans strong money here. We're looking at 87% of the money's on the Titans. 81% of the master money's on the Titans. We need the Saints. Master money at the plus 1.5. Early on the Saints, but then we're looking at most of it +1, bit at +3, bulk at +2 on the Titans. We are going to need the Saints in this one. Tampa Bay Dolphins, big game this one. Biggest of the week by far. We're looking at 89% of the money is on the Buccaneers, but we've got 74% of the master money is on the Dolphins, and that is at 5.5, 4.5, a little bit of the -5.5 there, coming back the other way. Gonna need the Dolphins, on the Dolphins, data play the Dolphins. So we've got Dolphins, Cardinals, need the Saints, need the Jags, big time. We're looking at 74% of the money's on the Colts, 53% of the master money's on the Colts. Sort of all over the place. Ton at +6, ton at +6. We're down at 4 now. Bunch at -3. There's a horrible, horrible, horrible polish middle here for the house. So really want this to just Jags to blow them out and not have this anywhere to be in a close game. Having a look at the total, go back 74% of the Browns on the and 72% of the master money on the under. Titans, looking at 67% on the under, 63% of the master money on the under. The others are pretty well balanced. Jaguars, 78% on the over, 81% of the master money is on the under. Under 49 there. Pats, Jets, not a lot of money. Well balanced. 100% of the master money is on the Jets. Plus 14.5. Really brought it up here. 14, 13.5. Jets at home there. Been a good week for home dogs. Bills, total there, well balanced. 80% of the master money on the under. Bills, Eagles, 63% of the money on the Bills. Holy shit, we've got 91% of the master money is on the Bills. -2. And then flip side, +2.5. Eagles are +3 now. Let's get into a number. Total, fairly well balanced there. Not a lot on the master chart. Money line, we're looking at 71% on the Bills, 78% of the master money. And then San Francisco 49ers, a ton of money on the 49ers. Going to need the Bears there by far. As I said, I've said that I think once or twice this week, I really like the 49ers to do a number here. I'm on the 49ers to win the championship, Super Bowl. So I'll push real hard there and hopefully they'll get on a roll and win next week and win the division. So pretty good spot for them if they get through this, but the house is going to need the Bears. So I guess San Francisco by 2. So looking at the data plays, definitely the Cardinals. Giants are starting to fall on there. It's early money. Can't do that. Need the Saints. The house just needs the Saints. Miami Dolphins, yes, is the other one. Gonna need the Jaguars. Gonna need the Eagles. Gonna need the Bears. So that's the two of them. Have a quick look at first halves. I've got Jared Joseph asking about props. There's just so much shit on the board right now. If there's a particular game you want me to have a look at, I'll definitely do the late games. I'll go through both of the afternoon games and the props. Let me see if I can just see anything. All this regular season stuff. No, we know I'm hard. Steve, need to pick out a game. What's a game that's Steelers Browns? Got a few minutes here. Let's see if anything jumps out. Oops. Charts, Bengals game in particular with the high total. All right, let me go to that one. All right, so Patriots first half, really well balanced, super well balanced there. Ton of money, super well balanced, no master charts. Just pulling up the Bengals. That was from Lofty Goals asking about the first half. Let me see here. Fairly well balanced. Page down. Oh, you're welcome, Lofty. Here we go. Jacoby Brissett, looking at about 53% on the over passing yards, 82% on the under, 259.5. Really heavy Joe Burrow's over by the Joes. There you go, the Joes for Joe. 53% on the under there from the Masters. Ton of money. It's off the board now. Trey McBride on the over receptions. I guess that come pretty hard. It was over 7.5 and they shut that down, went to 8.5. So I guess the money come hard on the over there. Like 87% of that money is master money that we've got on the over. So I'm guessing he's going to be a big target for today's game. You got 64% on Marvin Harrison Jr. on the over and 78% of the master money on the under. That's at 39.5. A little bit of comeback at the over 35.5. Holy shit, ton of money on Jamar Chase over receiving yards, like a shit ton of money. Like money like I've never seen on props in general. Over 86.5. What's going on there? Because 90% is on the under. Weird, under 86.5. Is there Interesting. Bunch of props on that thing as well. A bunch of parlays. Chase Brown over receiving rushing yards, ton of recreational money. Let me see. I like the ones. Oh, no. One standout on Mike Gesicki for any touchdown at 2.5 to 1. So that's really, there's a few that have really big money on that, which just rarely happens in this. So Tampa Bay total. No, Tampa Bay is actually getting fairly well balanced, 53% on the over. The ones that was getting a heavy bet under was Cleveland Browns, both Master and Rec. And the Tampa Bay over money just come in. Big bet there. Chase over 86.5, good bet. That's where I'm saying there's a bunch of Rec money on it, so the house really needs the under. I don't know why that's getting heavy over action. So for me, this is where I'd be playing the under, because it's not master money. So those are the spots where I'm the bookie. I'll stay with the book. Obviously, just someone's maybe posted a tip or something. It's just got a following that's coming hard. Whether that's good or bad or indifferent, I don't know. Cheers, Lofty. Thank you to you too. You're welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. Guess got a few more days to get some action in before the new year. And good luck. I guess games are kicking off shortly. I'll definitely be back. I'll do more depth in those afternoon games and the evening games. Go get them. Cheers, catches.